This week we got tons of answers, most of them we expected. Those who guessed that revenge would go wrong were lucky. Even though we're so close to the end, it feels like we're watching the wrong thing. We should know what's going on by now. The last 2 episodes were intense and urgent, but episode 8 of Cruel Summer Season 2 felt like a step back. We still don't know what happened to Luke, and now the questions we thought were answered are back. Here are all the annoying details you need to know about this confusing episode. What happened in Cruel Summer Season 2 Episode 8? After Luke brags and tries to juggle relationships with Megan and Isabella, things get out of control. Megan gets vengeful and cleverly tricks Luke into going to the cabin by promising kinky stuff. Once there, she ties him up and drugs him to make him confess. And he spills the beans. Luke admits to making the tape but swears he didn't want anyone else to see it and has no idea who played it at the party. Isabella is also there to make him confess, but it doesn't go well. Luke is only thinking about saving himself and reveals that he and Isabella hooked up before he got involved with Megan. This devastates Megan, who believes she and Luke lost their virginity to each other. Even though he's captured, Luke manages to manipulate the situation and stirs up a fight between the two best friends. Megan can't accept Isabella's lies, and Luke reminds her of private conversations where Megan called Isabella clingy and possessive. This sets Isabella off, and they have a heated argument where she demands that Luke admit to forcing her to lie. Lexi Underwood does an amazing job playing Isabella, showing her genuine hurt and becoming one of those memorable TV characters who are obsessed with things. It makes Megan look bad, especially since Luke should have been honest with her. But this explosive confrontation leads to a big ending. Isabella pulls out a gun and shoots, leaving us hanging as the screen goes black. During the summer of '99, new friendships are formed, and secrets are kept as the group gets ready for senior year at the school car wash. In the winter of '99, Megan and Isabella try to find the truth. In the summer of 2000, Debbie is determined to protect her daughter. Confess Your Sins is the darkest episode of the season so far. Even in the seemingly innocent timeline, it's clear that these guys have issues with women. During the charity car wash in the summer of '99, the women have to wear bathing suits, and Brent takes advantage of the situation by pulling on Isabella's bikini ties, almost exposing her in front of everyone. When his dad Steve shows up, he brushes it off with a casual "boys will be boys" comment. Even Jeff, who's usually respectful, is involved in dealing VHS tapes that probably have explicit stuff on them. The guys mention the famous Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee sex tape, but we're not sure what's on Jeff's tapes. The whole thing is disgusting and completely different from the women's stories, which are about friendships and deep emotions. In the summer of 2000, things get worse for the group. Luke is dead, and the cops found out that Megan and Isabella lied about the sex tape. They catch them breaking into Ned's house to steal the security footage that would show they were at the cabin the night Luke died. The sheriff even gets footage from the party that night, taken with Jeff's camcorder. He isolates Megan and Isabella's conversation about making Luke regret meeting them. Overall, things look bad for the girls, and it seems like their only way out is to turn against each other. Let's face it, Megan only cares about herself and her computer science program at the University of Washington. All season, it's been weird to see that Megan barely reacts to Luke's death. They were childhood friends turned lovers, and despite their messy relationship and his lies, you'd expect her to feel some grief over his death.